It's on.
Okay, so what you guys have to understand about journalistic writing is it's a lot less complex than other styles of writing. In any newspaper that is produced in this country, the reading level is around 8th grade. So it's simplistic, but it's not like so choppy that it makes you don't want to read it. What I mean by choppy is a bunch of really short like sentences, like Macbeth killed this guy, then this happened. Like we don't want to make it like really abrupt, but it has to be to the point. Because really when we're reading news articles, we just are scanning and reading really quickly, and we want to get to what's important. So you have to focus on this information: who, what, when, where, why, and how. So in Act 2, like you're going to be creating a newspaper article about the things that happen in this act. So first of all, what is the obvious thing that happened?
King Duncan was murdered.
Okay, so the murder of the king. So normally that would be like the headline, like, you know, Duncan is murdered, or, you know, death to the king, something like that would be the headline. So then we focus on who did this. Who murdered the king? Okay, Macbeth. And then who was his accomplice? All right, so your article should elaborate a little bit on how Macbeth was manipulated by his wife. So when did it happen? What time of day?
Night.
Okay, so while he was sleeping, and then where? Whose castle? Macbeth's castle. Why?
So Macbeth could be king.
Yeah, so Macbeth could be king.
Say it louder for me.
So Macbeth could be king.
Yeah, to promote Macbeth to
Bro, this
king.
kid's head keeps getting in the way.
Now, under this part with the why, as the writer, you probably will need to elaborate on the fact that these witches gave some prophecy and one of them came true, so then Macbeth believed that the other one might be true. That's the kind of information that would need to be added under the why. So we don't just want to have like one sentence, well, Macbeth wanted to be king, because that's too abrupt, but we also don't want to tell a whole big long story. I'm sure you guys have been listening to people where you're like, okay, like get to the point. And maybe you've had somebody interrupt. Well, to make a long story short, and then you just kind of cut them off because like they cannot get to the point. So journalistic writing should never be like that. Then how? What was the method? Multiple details here. First of all, we drugged.
Drugged the servants.
Yeah.
and
So drugged the servants, and then what else?
Well, the king was asleep, they killed him, and then they framed the servants after smearing the blood on them.
Say the second part louder for me. Take down your mask, please.
They killed the king while he was sleeping.
Yeah. So then Macbeth stabbed him. And then what did he do after that?
Well,
He killed whom?
the servants.
Yeah, so then Macbeth kills the servants. Why did he do that?
So they
Cover
couldn't
up his
talk.
tracks.
Yeah. One, so they wouldn't talk. But also, because if Macbeth can show that he killed the servants in this big rage, it makes Macbeth look more innocent. Well, you know, Macbeth must really think they are guilty or he wouldn't have killed them. So, anytime you're writing a story for like a journalistic purpose, you've got to cover all of these important things and get like the vital details packed in there. So I'm going to let you start working on that if you want to, and then you'll have tomorrow to finish it. And also in class tomorrow we'll do a Quizlet, the study for your quiz that is on Friday, so do not forget that as well. Thank you, Landon.